What if everything you've been taught about breakfast is completely wrong? How many times have you heard it? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. From your grandmother, in cereal commercials where everyone's suspiciously upbeat, or from self-proclaimed nutrition experts on morning television. But what if that statement is one of the most successful marketing lies in history? What if your body doesn't actually need a croissant at 8 in the morning to function? Imagine you skip it entirely, gone. And not just that, you ignore lunch completely, you laugh at the afternoon snack, you eat only once a day. To your stomach, that sounds like serious stress, growling emptiness, bad moods, and certain death by starvation before noon. But deep inside you, at the invisible level of your cells, something is happening that can only be described as a biological miracle. Your body isn't starving, it's rejuvenating. Today we're running an experiment as old as humanity itself, but one we've completely forgotten in our world of food delivery apps and 24-hour convenience stores. We're compressing 24 hours of energy needs into a single hour. Welcome to the journey into your own body, and trust me, what we find in there is going to blow your mind. To understand why you don't collapse when you skip lunch, we need to rewind the clock. Way back. Biologically speaking, we're still hunters and gatherers, and we just happen to wear suits and carry smartphones instead of spears. Our ancestors had no fully stocked double-door fridge in their cave and no bakery around the corner to grab a pretzel from in an emergency. When the hunt went badly, there was nothing. Nothing at all. Sometimes for days. If the human body had responded by shutting all systems down in those moments, we'd have gone extinct a long time ago. Instead, evolution developed a brilliant emergency plan, a mode that's almost completely rusted out in our world of abundance. When no energy comes in from the outside, your body doesn't get weaker. It becomes a machine. It becomes more efficient. But what exactly does that switch feel like when it flips? And why do 90% of people give up right before it happens? Let's fast forward. You ate your last meal yesterday evening. You sleep, you wake up, and here comes the moment where you'd normally reach for toast, but not today. In the first few hours, everything's still calm. Your body is raiding the cache in your pocket, glycogen. Those are the sugar reserves stored in your liver and muscles, quickly available, easy to spend like loose change. But after 8 to 12 hours, the wallet is empty. The cash is gone, and now things start to get uncomfortable. That's when a hormone everyone hates makes its entrance on stage. Ghrelin. Ghrelin is like that annoying guy banging on your door and screaming that supplies are needed right now. This is the moment your hands start trembling, where you snap at your coworkers just because they're breathing too loud. We call that hangry, that toxic mix of hunger and angry. Most people quit right here. They think, oh God, my blood sugar, I need to eat something immediately. But that's the mistake. Because if you just ignore that little terrorist named ghrelin, that's exactly when the real magic happens. Want to know what goes down when the cash is gone and you tap into the gold reserves? The moment you push past the hangry peak, your body radically shifts strategy. Since no new sugar is coming in, your insulin levels drop to record lows. And do you know what insulin is? Insulin is the prison guard of your fat cells. As long as insulin is high, the doors stay locked. When insulin drops, the gates swing wide open. Your body figures out, okay, no more sugar available. Let's go get what we've been storing for hard times. In the belly, the hips, and the rear. It starts burning fat. But it doesn't just burn it, it converts it in the liver into what are called ketones. Think of sugar like dry wood. It burns, but it leaves smoke behind and runs out fast. Ketones? That's rocket fuel, premium grade. They burn cleaner, they deliver more energy per unit. That's the moment the fog in your head suddenly clears. You don't feel weak anymore. You feel like you just got an upgrade. But energy is only half the story, because while you're feeling great, your body starts taking out the trash. And it's precisely for this discovery that a Nobel Prize was awarded. Starting at around 16 to 18 hours without food, something sensational happens in the garbage dump of your cells. It's called autophagy. Sounds like a horror movie title. The word comes from Greek and literally means self-eating, appetizing, right? But relax, it's the best thing that can happen to you. Picture your cells like little houses. When you're constantly eating breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, chips, your cells are under constant stress. They're building, dividing, growing, and they have no time to clean up. The trash piles up in the corner, broken proteins, virus remnants, old cellular debris. But in fasting mode, the body hits pause on growth. The janitor shows up, he takes the old garbage, recycles it, and builds brand new functional components out of it, or he just burns the junk for energy. For the discovery of this mechanism, the Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded in 2016. This isn't hocus pocus. It's hard science. It's anti-aging from the inside. Your body repairs itself while you simply do nothing but not eat. But the physical cleanse is just a bonus. What this fast does to your brain is almost unfair to everyone currently eating their bowl of granola. Many people who eat only once a day don't report fatigue. They report something close to laser-sharp focus. Why? From an evolutionary standpoint, it makes complete sense. A well-fed lion is lazy. He wants to sleep. Why would he move? A hungry lion has to be fully awake. His senses are sharpened. He has to smell, see, and catch his prey. Your brain floods itself with a substance called BDNF, essentially fertilizer for your neurons. It promotes the growth of new nerve cells. It improves your ability to learn. You're not foggy from hunger, you're razor sharp with clarity. That's why philosophers and monks have been fasting for thousands of years. Not just to be thin, but to be clear-headed. Now you might be thinking, amazing, superpowers, fat gone, smart as Einstein, I'm never eating again. Hold on, hit the brakes, because here's the catch that most influencers conveniently leave out. The body is a complex orchestra, not a simple light switch, and not every instrument likes playing the same song. Let's be real about this. For women in particular, this aggressive 24-hour window can be tricky. Female bodies are biologically more wired to perceive periods of famine as a threat to fertility. If you push too hard, hormones get thrown off balance. The cycle goes haywire, and instead of burning fat, the body pumps out cortisol, the stress hormone. And what does cortisol do? It clings to every gram of fat because it thinks, wartime, we're not giving anything up. And then there's the dirty fasting trap. If you only have 1 hour to eat, you need to pack everything your body needs for 24 hours into that 1 hour, vitamins, proteins, healthy fats. Anyone who uses that hour to shovel in 2,000 calories of fast food is practicing malnutrition with a full stomach. Your cells may be freshly cleaned out thanks to autophagy, but you're not giving them the building materials they need for repair. It's like demolishing a house and then trying to rebuild it with cardboard. And that's not even mentioning the social side of things, always sitting there watching your coworkers order food, missing Sunday family breakfast. Discipline quickly turns into compulsion, and compulsion just isn't sustainable long term. Does that mean we should give it up entirely? No, because there's a lesson here that's worth more than any calorie count. This experiment reveals something we've lost, what real hunger actually feels like. We eat out of boredom, out of stress, out of habit, or simply because the clock says noon. We're slaves to our own blood sugar levels, but once you experience firsthand that you won't die just from skipping lunch, you reclaim an enormous sense of freedom. You learn to listen to your body again instead of the clock. And at the end of the day, when that one big meal is sitting in front of you, something beautiful happens. Appreciation comes back. That first bite after 24 hours tastes more intense, better, and more real than anything you would have mindlessly gulped down throughout the day. It's not just eating, it's a feast. Everything tastes better when you've earned it. Whether you eat once a day every day or just use it occasionally as a tool to reset your system, that's for you to figure out through experience. But one thing is certain, your body is far more resilient and smarter than you think. It doesn't need constant refueling. Sometimes the best thing you can give it is simply nothing. Isn't that ironic? In a world where we have everything in abundance, the key to more energy and better health lies in letting go. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to discover even more content like this.